B2 product for the new Broncos with the B&O system. So we've got a new Galaxy tab here, and we have downloaded the Axxess Updater. This is going to allow us to update the module directly from the actual tablet. So I'm going to close this out because it actually auto detects. So we've got our DSP. You see that it's the B&O system here because it's got that like USB style port. On this side we have our updater port. Go ahead and plug it in. And the Axxess Updater tool is going to pull up. Give it a second. It's going to auto detect. It's going to show you what module it's connected to. It's going to show you the latest firmware that it's connected to. You can also force update if you have, you know, maybe the module's acting kind of weird. You just want to make sure it has a fresh update on there. So we can hit that. It's going to force update. And now it's applying the update to the device. It's already talked to the device. You got your 2 check marks down here. And we just wait. Alright, so we are successfully updated. Go ahead and unplug everything. DSP off of here. I'm going to bring this along because now we're going to go ahead to go into the Bronco. So as you guys know, the Broncos have the B&O amplifier back here. We've already removed that. And now we're going to go ahead and start with our installation.
Okay guys, so before we even set up the DSP, we're going to make sure that every single setting on the sound is going to be on flat. So this is how you do it. So you're going to go ahead and press sound, go to settings, make sure everything's on flat.
Alright guys, we've got the DSP plugged in. We're going to go over here to our app. It's the AXDSPX-A2B2 Digital. We're going to open that up. We go to Bluetooth connection. We're going to scan for the device. See there it pops up AXDSPX. It's going to go ahead and connect. It's going to download some updates or some software. It's talking to the unit right now. Once it's done with that, it's going to open up this menu. And we can go over here to vehicle type. So as you can see, it's got Ford 2021 to 2022 Bronco, and you got without OE amp or with OE amp. So this one is a B&O, so we're going to do with OE amp. So we're going to press that. And one thing to do is you hit lockdown. So lockdown is going to actually save the vehicle type to the brain. It's going to go ahead and lock it down, and then we can try some testing here. So it has reset, and we've got sound now. Go ahead and show you some of the cool features here. So we go to the outputs tab. This is where you can actually group all the channels together. So you see you got left front, left rear, right rear. So if you go into here to group, these we want them all to be in the front because we're going to tune just the front channels, right? So as you can see here, it has the M, that's the master, and it's going to follow whatever the other one does. On here we're going to do the rear. That one's going to be set up as the master, and that one's going to be set up. So now we're going to go over here to our EQ. So now anything when we have the left front selected, anything we do over here, it's actually going to mirror on the right front. See that one? So left front, let's turn it up higher. And now it's all the way at the top. So it's going to mirror everything you do here. Another cool thing we have here is gain control. So I've had a lot of guys ask me, man, how do I get more volume out of this? So you've got all your gain selectors here. These are grouped together, so this is actually going to turn it up. You can set it wherever you like. You can even set it to flat. If you want everything to go back to flat, hit the flat button, and everything's flat. Say we want to get fancy and we do a parametric EQ. Hit that button there. It's going to load the parametric EQ into here. So now when we go to EQ, now we got our parametric EQ. Of course, you got all your different settings here, all the different filters. So just a cool feature. Once you get all that set, you can go in here, you've got all your crossover adjustments, low pass, band pass, high pass, all your dB settings, frequency adjustments. If If you know what frequency, you can tap here and type it in what you want, or of course you can use a slider as well. And get all the different frequencies here for your sub, front, rear, left, and right. Time delay, you can measure the position from the driver's ear if you're tuning for the driver, and just put it in here in inches. The chime control, this works really good on the Chevy. You can adjust the chime control digitally on this. So if you want louder chime or lower chime. Another setting we have here is clipping level. So you can turn this on, and once it detects a clip, it will automatically turn down the speakers. It won't turn it back on until the customer literally grabs the factory volume knob and turns it down, then it'll turn it back up. You have amp turn on, and if you have subwoofer, you got subwoofer input, front, rear, and sub, so you can turn that on and off. After you've got everything set up and tuned, you go over here to save config. This is beneficial because it's going to save this actual tune file on this whatever unit you're using, right? So this is going to be a Bronco, right? So we've got it all saved. So now next time you have the same vehicle come back in, you can hit recall config, and now it's got all the tuning settings from that Bronco. It's going to load them and set up onto the DSP for you. Always make sure you hit the lockdown button. Lockdown button is actually saving everything to the DSP itself. Save config saves the tune file to your device, so you can recall that later. But lockdown is what's really going to save all the information to the actual device itself. Hopefully you enjoy the DSP, and thanks for checking out the video.